Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to your power yoga practice. My name is Nick and I'm here to guide you through it. Allow this to invigorate and inspire you to be your best self on and off the mat. Let's head to child's pose. As you can see, I have a 2-mat set up here, and it's strictly because I might do poses in different angles to show you the different structure. So in child's pose, allow your head to come down, hands extended out in front. Let's gently wiggle our hips side to side, creating more space in our groins. And come into your Ujjayi breath as well. Deep breaths in and out of your nose. Soften your shoulders. Make your way up to the tabletop on your hands and knees. Shoulders over wrist creases. Knees under hips. Let's get a few cat and cow poses in here. So starting with cow, lower your belly, bring your eye gaze up, take a deep breath in. Fully exhale to cat by rounding out your back, eye gaze between your legs. Deep breath in, back to cow pose, drop your belly. Fully exhale to cat, round out your back. One more cow pose. Last cat. Come back to neutral. Extend your right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale it underneath your left. Bring your left ear to the mat, sorry, your right ear mat. There we go. Bring your right hand back to center. Extend your left hand up high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale your left hand down underneath your right. Bring your left ear to the mat now. Fill up your lungs and exhale. Left hand back to center. Shift into downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your feet side to side. Keep your hips raised high. If your heels touch your mat, take up more space, maybe by bringing your hands up or your feet back. You can also gently bring your chest closer to your mat. Walk your feet to the top of your mat and take Ragdoll. In Ragdoll, it's important to have your hips directly over your ankles. You can grab opposite elbow, or you can just simply let your hands dangle, whatever you choose. It's the right choice. Allow your neck and head to drop here. You can gently sway your upper body side to side as well. Release Ragdoll. Bring your big toes to touch. Take a halfway lift with a flat back. Breathe in. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, empty. One more time, halfway lift. Fold, exhale. Rise all the way up, extended mountain. Grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand and gently pull over to the left side. Grab opposite wrist, pull over to the opposite side here. Come back to center. Keep your hands up high. Take a deep breath in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands to your mat, high plank, and hold. Let's get 5 push-ups in here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come into upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take 3 breaths here to just settle your mind, settle your breath. One more breath in. Exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or jump to the top. Flat back, breathe in. Fold, exhale. Extended mountain, rise high. Maybe bring a back bend in here. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands to your mats, chaturanga. Upward dog, keep your elbows in tight. Downward dog, hips high. Take 3 breaths here, reintegrate. Come back to this present moment if your mind's gone elsewhere, and that's okay if it has. Don't think anything of it. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or jump to the top. Halfway lift, and fold. Chair pose, let's hold here. In chair pose, you want to ensure that your tailbone is tucked down and under, integrating your shoulders into your spine. And then you can start to challenge yourself by sitting a bit lower. Do keep your knees behind your toes though. One more breath in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Bring your right foot forward, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Flip your right palm, reverse, breathe in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reverse, breathe in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Sway your hips side to side. Lift your right foot up towards the ceiling or the sky. As you exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Right foot goes high. Right knee, right elbow. Right foot goes high. Right knee, left elbow. Right foot goes up. Step it through for crescent lunge. Stay strong through your back left leg. And then extend your hands up high. Bring your hands to heart center. Upper body over thigh, and then twist to your right. I'll turn to face you here. You can open up your arms like wings, or you can just stay right here in prayer position. Keep your eye gaze focused, and keep your breath. The breath is really the access to the space in this practice. Come up to warrior 2. Take extended side angle. Right arm on right thigh, left hand high. One more breath in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Inhale your left foot up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Left foot goes high. Left knee, left elbow. Left foot goes high. Left knee, right elbow. Last time, all the way up. Step it through for crescent lunge. Hands go up. Stay strong through your back leg. Hands to heart center and twist. I hope you're starting to build that inner fire that comes with this practice. Feel free to open your arms like wings. Keep your core engaged here. You're doing fantastic. Keep it up. Come up to warrior two. Extended side angle, left side. Keep reaching your right hand up high here. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or jump to the top. Halfway lift and fold. Extended mountain, rise high. Come into eagle on the right side. Right leg over, right arm under. Keep your elbows at shoulder height, eye gaze focus right ahead, or you can take a different arm variation here. Let's put our eagle to sleep, hinging at our hips, elbows over knees. Feel the beautiful stretch in your low back. Come all the way back up, unravel, eagle left side. Left leg over, left arm under. Use your core to stay balanced here. And release. Take dancer's pose on the right side. Scoop up the inner part of your right foot. Extend your left hand out in front. Push through. Keep your right knee hugging in as opposed to coming out to the side. You want to hug in and back, all the way up, trying to keep pushing your foot through your hands. And release. Come into dancers on the opposite side. You find your balance through eye gaze focus, through the uplifting of your core into your spine. It's similar to what it's like off the mat. In order to focus, we need to set our drishti, we need to set aside time to take care of our chores or any items that are ahead of us. Release. Take extended mountain pose at the top of your mat. Deep breath in. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Straighten your right front leg, reach forward, come into triangle pose. Keep your ujjayi breath. Keep hugging your legs in towards your center. Using your left hand, pull yourself up to stand. Pivot your right foot inwards. Have your hands at your hips and forward fold over your legs. Slowly start to come on up. Pivot your feet to face the front of your mat. Step your back foot in halfway. Forward fold for pyramid pose over your front leg. Your back foot does not have to be directly behind your front, and it can be on a 45-degree angle facing out towards the edge of your mat. One more breath in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing, left foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two, straighten your left front leg, reach forward, come into triangle pose. As you can see, you don't need any props for this practice. You can use parts of your body. Keep reaching your right hand higher and opening your chest up. Bring your upper body all the way up. Pivot your left foot inwards now. Bind your hands at your low back. Forward fold and exhale. Keep your hands off your back, and then you can gently bring them side to side to floss out your shoulders. Make sure you're letting go of your neck and your head. Don't hold it up here. You can also even bring some weight into your knees, straightening your other leg. Release your hand bind, gently come all the way up. Pivot your feet to face the front. Step your back foot in halfway. Pyramid pose over your left leg now. Drop your neck, drop your head. One more breath in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Come back to a high plank. Let's get 5 more push-ups in here. Keep your elbows in tight for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come and lay all the way onto your bellies. We're gonna take 1 bound locust pose. So interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your chest and your legs up off your mat. Keep a neutral spine here. You don't need to look up. And it's important to keep breathing. Important to go up with ease. And release. Your hands come into upward facing dog. Breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Step your feet through to the top of your mat. Come and lay onto your backs. We're gonna go up for 1 bridge pose for 10 seconds, okay? So with your feet at hip distance, push your mat away, lift your hips up high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Take a moment right here to show yourself some love, kindness, gratitude. Come into happy baby by grabbing the outer edges of your feet with your hands. You want to keep your low back pressed into your mat while bringing your knees in towards your armpits here. You can gently rock side to side as well. Grab the backs of your thighs, start to rock and roll back and forth here. Make your way back into a laying down position and take Savasana for just 30 seconds here. Let your mind shut off entirely. If you need more time, feel free to stay here. That concludes our practice for today. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you soon.